Nicholas A.C. Read, Selling to the C-Suite, What Every Executive Wants You to Know About Successfully Selling to the Top. Dive into the world of effective selling with the book summary of Selling to the C-Suite, What Every Executive Wants You to Know About Successfully Selling to the Top by Nicholas A.C. Read. Discover the secrets behind consultative selling, which emphasizes building relationships and finding solutions, rather than aggressive sales tactics. Learn strategies to improve your skills, techniques for managing your time, and practical tips to close deals. This summary will equip you with valuable insights into understanding customer needs, handling objections, and providing exceptional service that goes beyond expectations.
Mastering the art of selling. Selling is a skill that even non-sales professionals need to master to excel in today's competitive world. The key is to know your product, take on challenges, and seek opportunities to become a star sales professional. This book is a must-read for anyone looking to sell themselves, their ideas, or services effectively. Whether you're a doctor, lawyer, homemaker, or a real estate agent, the principles in this book apply to you. With the insights offered by this book, you'll be able to refine your selling techniques and become a master of persuasion. Mastering solution selling. Solution selling involves building relationships, identifying customer needs, and offering products or services as solutions. The tell and sell approach is outdated. Being a professional seller doesn't require a sales pitch but rather a desire to learn and develop skills. To be among the top 20%, you must adopt a consultative approach that helps customers make informed decisions. The book emphasizes that everyone is born a salesperson and can acquire the needed skills. You too can be a successful solution seller by focusing on building relationships and finding solutions to customer problems. Mastering salesmanship. Successful salespeople must focus on 6 key areas: business, industry, company, product, selling, and attitude, and continually improve their skills and strategies. They should avoid complacency and strive for a professional and confident image to join the top 20% of the sales force in their company. The sales materials they prepare should be clean, organized, and up to date. Mastering sales, strategies for success. Selling requires planning, organization, and efficient time management. The key to successful sales is to manage prospect information well. Keep clear, accurate records, and manage customer relationships through a CRM system. Arrange your time effectively by preparing to-do lists at the end of the day. Limit time on emails and avoid procrastinating on paperwork. Remember that no is not the worst thing a customer can say. By running your sales as if it were your own business, you are well on your way to success. Attain a winning attitude. Developing a positive attitude despite negative situations is key to success. Believe in your capability to succeed and act on that belief. These 10 tips can help you shape a winning attitude: focus on desire over ability, set and plan your goals, believe in yourself, continuously improve, see potential beyond the present, compliment others, build confidence, handle difficulty and remain enthusiastic. Attracting new business. In sales, losing customers is inevitable. However, to counteract this, it's crucial to continually seek new business. Professional salespeople understand the value of their client list and recognize it as a potentially lucrative source for new revenue streams. Fear of rejection is a natural instinct, but a no in sales may only mean not today. It's essential to maintain relationships with existing clients and revisit previously rejected prospects periodically. Furthermore, satisfied customers can provide valuable referrals, and following clients who change jobs can lead to new opportunities. Successful business meetings. Meet decision makers with money, authority, and need. Use letter to pave the way for phone call for a face-to-face meeting. Avoid discussing details on the phone. Be concise and energetic in the conversation and elicit positive responses. Master the art of professional selling. In a world where competition is fierce and information is readily available, mastering the art of professional selling has become the key to success. To achieve this, one must use the 13 contemporary rules of professional selling. Selling to people rather than companies, encouraging them to talk about themselves, asking the right questions, and listening are some of these essential rules. Linking product features to benefits, selling the results, and identifying unique sales points are also important. Salespeople must be careful not to rely solely on logic, as most people buy based on emotions. It's crucial to be selective in using product knowledge and identify one's unique selling points, especially in essential areas such as the product, company, and oneself. Emphasizing value over cost, finding out the prospect's budget, and letting potential clients touch, see and experience the product are also important. Finally, one should never criticize or mock competitors, as this could create a negative impression of oneself. By following these practical rules, salespeople can boost their sales, create long-lasting relationships with clients, and ultimately achieve multi-level success. Mastering the 7 segments. In Mastering the 7 Segments, the author outlines a classic sales presentation that comprises 7 essential parts. Firstly, you should introduce yourself and find common ground with your prospective customer. Secondly, you should describe your product or service, making sure that you can substantiate every statement you make. Thirdly, ask questions that lead into your unique selling points, without trying to sell. Fourthly, discuss the prospect's requirements and ensure you have all the relevant information. Fifthly, attempt a pre-close by asking if the product meets their requirements. Sixthly, make an offer and explain your product's features, benefits, and results. Finally, check for objections, then close the deal when you receive a clear buying signal. Mastering the art of closing sales. To close a sale successfully, it's crucial to wait until the customer is satisfied and ready to proceed. The best approach is to offer choices or satisfy minor points. However, sometimes customers may hesitate to make a purchasing decision. In such cases, it's essential to be assertive, help them solve problems, and make a decision. As one sales guru said, people will always find the money for the things they want, not necessarily for what they need. The art of being a star salesperson. Sales stars possess unique qualities that make them easy to do business with. They communicate using industry-specific terms, strive for win/win situations, handle complaints promptly, and provide outstanding service. These qualities enable them to create loyal customer relationships and exceed expectations. Salesmanship is not just about closing deals, it's about building trust and rapport with customers. With the right mindset and approach, anyone can become a sales star and enjoy a fulfilling career in sales. Winning over objections. Converting objections into sales is the way to grow your business. The author suggests that it is better to deflect difficulties from surfacing instead of waiting for them to show up before you address them. The books propose a 3-step approach for sales teams toward such situations. Firstly, identify the prospective client's primary concerns and examine the objection. Secondly, connect with client sentiments to identify with their opinions, providing a new positive perspective following their objections. And lastly, deliver a clear and concise rebuttal, through stories, positive reviews and facts-based arguments to deal with the concern. The art of selling. To excel in the selling profession, one must persevere through the highs and lows with unwavering optimism. The key to success is the stamina to weather the challenges and remember that failure only arises when one eventually gives up. In other words, persistence is key when it comes to selling.
In conclusion, the book summary of Selling to the C-Suite offers valuable pointers for enhancing your sales skills. Consultative selling, focused on building relationships and offering solutions, is the key to success in the modern sales landscape. To excel in this arena, adopt a professional attitude, manage your time wisely, develop a winning mindset, and leverage your customer relationships to unearth new business opportunities. understanding buyer behavior, overcoming common objections, and implementing the 13 rules of professional selling will guide you toward becoming a star salesperson who creates win-win situations for you and your customers.